Hey everyone, it's me Prod, and this is the first episode of the second season of making 4K intro stuffs. And today I'm going to do a little bit of improvements, and I can hear myself, and it's horrible. I will do little improvements on the code from the last intro. Mainly, I'm going to remove a separate step for the second step of the roughness blur, and I will scale down its resolution a bit. And I also would like to do the area light stuff, but we'll see if I'll have time to do it today. So I've made a copy from my last project. As you can see, the lighting looks basically the same, but I've removed entirely the geometry and made a simple box, a simple floor, and a simple sphere on it. I can actually make sphere a little bit bigger so it could touch the floor. Yeah, something like that. And I also have time control here, so I can do some things with media controller here, like some movements here, and yeah. So what I'm going to do, I won't go into much details of how this works right now, because you can always watch my previous streams, mainly the 37th two-part episode on how it was made. I explained the entire architecture of my the entire rendering pipeline here. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go to the tool and the video code, which is still hard-coded, so I don't have like text file control of it, but I think that I will be making it real soon. And I will remove this step. I will remove this step, and I will remove all references of it, and this I won't need also, and this stuff I won't need. And one more thing that I think I need to do here is okay, to do it faster today, I think Привет, Sasros. I think I'm going to do this separate array of texture sizes. Геккерка, привет. Or let me think how to do it better. So this is how I initialize passes, and yeah. So I need to change size, texture size in here, basically only for the blur texture, and yeah, I will also try to do the same thing for the depth of field textures also. And I will need basically changes to make changes to the size here, and I will also need to change the size. No, that's the only place basically, because the paint here, well, it does set up this thing here, which is I think that this is only used for the output. Yeah, this output specific thing And yeah, so there's no other where uniforms use it for the viewport size. So okay, I think I will then do it as I did with the basic code for the intro. I will remove these. Yeah, I will just open the C sources of the thing here and go to init texture and basically copy this function here. Somewhere here, for example. Well, I don't need... Oh, okay, I will do it like this. And then I will copy this thing here. No. Okay. I can do then like that. I think I can close this stuff for now. Yeah. And then focus on this. Okay, and I also will need to do this here. I'm just replacing those arrays with the explicit texture setup. And then I can do this. This is the CMP, which is components. This is pixel type. This is data for the that will be used by the noise texture. And I think I will add this thing here, which is repeat. Yeah. Or maybe I just could not repeat, but yeah. And then I can do... Basically, I can Sasundur high unit texture unit. Okay, I still need this thing today for doing like texture unit stuff like this. I'm too lazy to change this code, and then I basically can remove all these things. Textures. And this will repeat, and for all these textures which end with this thing here, I will append gel clamp to border. Yeah, something like that. And then for this entire thing here, I will need to do texture G texture S, I think it was called. Yeah, G textures. And then I can do... So they have different names. Yeah, text, random, primary, blur. Well, I don't have blur 2 anymore. So I can do this. But I will need to fix these indexes here. And then I can do like this. I can tell it to lower the resolution. Yeah, I still need to fix this texture noise. This is texture remarch primary. This is texture remarch reflection. This is texture remarch reflection blur. This is texture remarch combined. This is texture dot top near. That is a near one, and this is texture far. And at this point it should at least compile, I think. Not exactly, it should do this, and this. Our graphon will be shown a bit later when I fix my rendering pipeline. Okay, so I got a lot of errors here, which is probably fine. Okay, so let's go to 48. Okay, yeah, this is stupid. Okay, so I will need to replace X-res with G-width and height. Y-res with height. And for some reason you were in a separate block, but I don't actually care. So okay, you don't like it because GL invalid aberration. Three. Okay, let's do it. Just for the sake of it. Okay, let's try removing the division by 2. Here, and no, that's still doesn't fix it, so there it must be something else. Okay, let me just make it print. It already prints something. So when you do this, so you didn't like the texture for the, so this is the source file name, which is post processing source file pass number, I guess. No, pass pointer. This is a frame buffer, which is number 6 here. This is index of the texture, so you have 2 textures here. You have only one texture, and you want texture 8, which I don't believe exists at all. Like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, texture 8 doesn't even exist. So for some reason you decided to okay, it doesn't exist indeed, because this code was copied from the intro code, which doesn't have this separate frame buffer for the output texture. So now it should work. Well, unless I fix this. Okay, and now I can see something, and let us go through the texture. So texture 0, it's the same. Texture number 1 doesn't show anything. Which is, no, okay, it shows when I fix it. Okay, and I must say that doing this at least fixed your frame rate. Texture number 2 is yeah, reflection only. It looks good. Texture number 3 is broken because it doesn't account for changed size of the target texture. So basically, yeah, and I will need header for that. I think, yeah, I had this routine for I can use this for the texture size. And then I can do what? I can do... Well, first thing I can do this, which is on the target texture. 1, 2, 3, must be 3. I probably need to do something like that. And this one here, which is x divided by the size of the target. And then it becomes like UV plus this thing here. Not sure about this 0.5 thing for now. But I could do no function. Okay, I need to save this. And now it became broken because I need to do this and this here with not with X but with UV, which is fixed. Okay, now I have lower resolution, and you have, for some reason, there's still a frame rate issue for you. Okay, and I also could get away with probably doing like this, like this. What does this change? Okay, this is bad. This does. Have no idea how it affects the picture. Can I fix this crap here? It's like Джеффри, привет. Моя демка вот эта вот, которую я сейчас делаю, то есть это уже следующая работа пошла. Та закончилась, заняла 6-е место, я там кучу всего не успел сделать, и в общем вот. А это будет тоже по сути одна геометрия, одна сцена, но возможно там несколько ракурсов камеры, там есть несколько интересных задумок. То есть может казаться, что там несколько сцен, но по сути одна сцена по-разному параметризована. И ее разработку полностью я показывать не буду. Я буду показывать только отдельные эффекты. Ну, потому что времени очень мало, дедлайн вот в следующую субботу. То есть там совсем на разработку осталась неделя. Вот, я буду показывать только куски. So this thing here is, let me actually try to, does this have the, can they do like, no it can't. I basically do need to do this. Okay. this doesn't help either. Okay, so basically I do need to do some other kind of kernel here. Okay, I will need to look at that. Okay, anyway, this has artifacts and I will need to do something about it, but this is not the point today. The next thing that I wanted to... Okay, I probably can close this thing now. And no, not this one. The force texture, which should be the composite, and I can test it with this. Yeah, this is the composite, and yeah, it probably tries to merge things with itself, which is not cool. So it also need to start with UV, which is like x divided by z, I don't know, 4. Do I have no, the 4 actually has full resolution. Okay, it has full resolution, and that's fine. And this one, so you have this, and you have like texture 3 UV. And then you only have like one mix, not like 2. And this one is basically R2. And this one doesn't even exist anymore. Right. So this makes sense here. And this one doesn't exist. Okay. And I can do stuff like this. I will still need to look into like making it correct for in terms of image-based lighting, because this is crap. This is not physical at all. Anyway. So this was texture number 4. Okay. Texture number 5. Doesn't look like anything to me. Okay, let's go to this one and try to figure out what went wrong. So you also need like back to UV, which is x divided by z 5. And this one will be this. Yeah, and you need to sample texture number 4 and texture number 4 here too. And obviously this and still no. Okay, this is not okay. Okay, I'm not going to do that. So this is texture number 5 with 10. You read texture number 4. Yeah, okay, so this stuff needs to be divided by the Z5 too. Yeah. And now it starts to make sense. And then there's this post thing which should read like texture number 5, 6. So you have the full resolution, so Z1 is full resolution. And you here have, you actually don't need to do that, I suppose, because you can do this, and then you can go like, okay, right? Let me switch to the output here. So okay, let's check 6.1. 6 also looks fine. Oh, fine-ish. It has a lot of those artifacts. Can we do something with them, like quick enough? Tap. Try to. That doesn't do anything useful. Okay, texture number 7. Okay. Can I do like fun stuff like this. No. Like this, no. Привет, Алексей Грачев. So now I'm stuck with these artifacts because for some reason I can't. Okay, so I have this picture here. If I need to do... Can I do it like this? Let me go to the timeline and do MIDI CTL 66 from 1 to 10, for example. And then do this 6. You don't like what? Can different non-array, non-matrix, non-vector. What? What the hell? Okay, so you explicitly don't like this thing. Can you like do this then? And then this? What? Ah, I see. It has this F thing here, which is not okay. And then I can do like this. And basically I control the spread of the samples. What if I will do it like this here? I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here. So those artifacts I can also try to like okay, I do have now a lot more samples. So it does want to like be huge. Okay, I see. Okay, got it. So you probably want to be 10 here. Or something. Алексей Андреев, привет. Кирилл Петраков, привет. Блики так и должны быть с шумом. Какие блики. Тут все с шумом. The noise here is the film grain noise. Okay, so this part I'm pretty much happy with. I think there's still some stuff to fix, but I won't do it today. Can I do it like this? So it doesn't affect the thing. Okay, so I can still do a few samples and get away with it. Okay, next thing for my testing. The next thing that I'm going to do is if I limit the spread of dots, then I need too fucking much of dots to it for it to look good. There is a trade-off there. Overlapping dots are expensive. Fucking reality and its photons and rays and all this expensive crap. All this quantum physics and shit. Okay, so again, what I still basically have the same setup. So the ground is material index 1, which is, I think I can do it ground, and yeah, and then this, and then this. Ah, this is fun. Wow. Why does this happen? Interesting. So there's a lot of return artifacts there. Okay, let me check it actually. So the texture number 1 is this for some reason. Like why? Ah, I see. I think there was some weird function there that makes it. Yeah, and this is like totally fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is make the another optimization here, which is I will basically start with empty color. The albedo will be the floor color, which will be like, let me do it like this. And roughness, start with roughness like this. Yeah. And still some weird shit is going on. Like, I'm not sure. There's not a numbers here, because basically then all the pixels that are affected by the not a number, they will be black. There's something else going on here. I'm not sure what exactly. It would seem like for some reason it does pick incorrect material index. Probably. Yeah. So it was uninitialized. After some calculation, it was rewritten by some other value and got the wrong value. This looks fun, but this is not what I wanted to do. And this entire thing probably will make to 1.5K. I don't have any special education in the field of quantum physics. Well, I am. I do have a master's degree in physics, but I completely forgot it, and B, we did have a quantum. Quite a few semesters of quantum physics there, but yeah, I completely forgot about all the thing about it. And I'm not using any of that knowledge right now here. At least I don't recognize it. So the object is material index 1 and the room is material index 2. So I should probably write some comments here. This index equal to 0, the floor. And I actually wanted to do here this thing here. Which amounts to floor equals x plus floor array plus y, not exactly z, and this, and yeah. This is also not why what I mean to do with this intro, but for now I think it's fun. Okay. This way. Yeah, I do need to do a proper image-based lighting here. But still, I do love how it looks like. This is cool. So this was the floor. Index equal to 1. This is object. Yeah, and 3. So you know what? I think I will leave it like this is ROM walls. I probably need to do I did love that. Interesting, it gets the same material. Because, yeah, basically there's nothing there, and let me do it like this type. And there's nothing else there, and now it has some... Yeah, because type doesn't exist, and now have these weird things here which I don't like. What I could try to do is actually get the go to this thing here, and you mean like this circle? This is actually an artifact of the chromatic aberration. I can remove it here with this thing. If I remove the aberration, it will go. Whoa, it doesn't go away. Okay, last time I tried it did go away. This is some kind of like the artifact of mixing these near and far depth field here. So basically, you can. I'm moving the focus distance away, and you see like how it moves away, like here. Probably there's something I could do to fix it with this formula. Like, okay, maybe I could, like, I'm just trying to play with things, and no, it doesn't work this way. No, it certainly does not. Yeah, probably I should, like, get some math together and try to figure this out. But my hope is that in the final intro, I'm trying to still keep things very, very simple here. That the final intro, it won't be visible because I can arrange the scene in the way that it, like, basically, you will have to pay a lot of attention to notice it. Like, you mean... Okay, but then the mix here is wrong. So basically, it's one or another artifact. This one does look more correct than the other one. What I could do probably is to try to, like, yeah, in this thing, try to try not to have them separate, but actually, like, on this border line, still keep 1 or 2 pixels so they could add up together. I don't know how to fix it. I need to think about that. What I wanted to do is to try to do another kind of sampling here, which is to reuse this one and this one and this one. Okay. And actually, now it works faster. But can I like do this one here? I can. So this is okay. I do get those stupid artifacts here again. But yeah, I don't have the stupid squares. And for some reason it is faster. Like maybe because it's less samples. Yeah, basically it less samples, but it does give a better picture. What if I... Wow. For some reason it also gets like... I see, probably I have a light up here. So it doesn't look correct. Something is going on here. Yeah, the major problem with this tech is that reflection are not physically based. So there's all kinds of artifacts here. How would it look on a big screen? Yeah, there's this problem here with the... I don't think that I should do depth of field on the half resolution, because basically the output picture is determined by the depth of field textures, and yeah, I do need to have it in original resolution. So let me fix that. See, and yeah, this stuff here is not right. And now everything is slow again. No, it's not. Yeah. This is fixed now, mostly. Okay, so what I wanted to do here, the next thing, let me try this. So this is now a metal. This thing is now metal. At least it tries to be. Okay, object. Object is let me do it this way. You will have size 2, and you will have. Do I have repeat functions? I do have rep2, but I don't have rep3, and I will have it now. Repeat 3 with a step of 2. Okay, now I have a lot of these, and I probably should do it like that. Minus box pay 2, 10 to 10. No? Oh, back 3. It's so. Okay, this is interesting, but not what I meant. What? How do I do this? I forgot. Intersection of things. Intersection. I forgot how to do intersections. This is stupid. Okay, maybe I should do this. Yeah, and this is. I should do probably this and this. And this. Yeah. And also you do have a lot of artifacts for some reason. Remarching once. Probably I should do this. This. What? Why? This. with this and this. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, next thing that I want to do is to have them different materials. So this is material index number 1, which is this is for ray position X. Let's do it this way. Vec2 for ray position multiplied by divided by actually 2. What was the step here? 6. Okay. Okay, let's do it this way. I will have roughness set to 1. This will go away, and albedo set to vec3 and y and 0, and that'll be set to 0. Okay. Have roughness of 0. Apples. Yeah, right. I don't understand this green thing here. there's something going on with the, I don't know, things. So material index could change when anyone calls world function, which is like this gets the right world, this also gets the same right one, and this seem it does get the world close enough to the right one. Okay, don't like this. Okay, those were the negative values, basically. This is weird. It's the same math for the both x and y, but for some reason green, which is y, doesn't get any red artifacts on it, but red on the other hand does get this green artifact on it. I'm not sure I know what's going on here. Yeah, that was some kind of negative value there too. But why? I have no idea. Okay. can I do like... Okay, let me change the size here actually. Maybe if I do it like this, if I focus on it getting like non-ridiculous amount of steps, so each sphere has size 1 and they repeat every 2 of these things. Probably every 4 would be better. And the room size is, yeah, it's 20, so it's 40 by 40 actually. Can do it 10 by 10 here. So it's 5 spheres by 5. And then what I can do is to get this thing here. So it's plus 10, so it's from 0 to 20. Then I divide it by 2 by 4 to get the cell index. And then I can divide it by 5 to get to the value from 0 to 1. And then what I can do is I can make it albedo absolutely white, and roughness will be this, and metallic will be this. I can also make these spheres a little bit bigger, I guess. What if I do this here? No, it doesn't change a thing. What if I do this here? It also doesn't change a thing. What if I do them together? No. And what if I do this here? No. Okay, I will also need to calculate these values properly at some point. So these ones are rough, though these ones are smooth. And these ones are dielectric, these ones are metallic. Now, at this point, I would like to do an area light thing, but I think it's too late today. So this is the basic test geometry for these. And I do have the low resolution blur. Area lights. Yeah, I will do area lights next time. Unfortunately, I'm not in a position to do any math today. I'm too tired. Anyway, so I will still make a couple streams, I think, before releasing this next thing. I will probably do area lights next time, unless I do it offline if I will really need to. And so the next stream will probably be Friday, but I won't promise anything at this point. And yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.